11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna on a Monday night. Alright, a Monday night tonight. Yes, it is a Monday. Sometime in June 2023. Hello, my name is Jenna. This is 11 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. And another day. It is 11 p.m. and there's 11 12. 11 12. 11 12. 48 minutes left until this day. Patricia, tie-dye, Patty, where are you? Are you in town? Are you out of town? Are you on the road? Are you dying? What's going on? She tie-dyes. That's why I said tie-dye, Patty. Hello there. My name is Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week, right here. And I think, starting to think that maybe we might be tapering off a bit of the 11-11s. Not sure how it's going to happen or what form it's going to take, but you're home. Wow, cool. Hey, William D. But I'm thinking, yeah, busy day. Busy day. We got some cool things happening and appointments and more appointments this week. And Patty, let's go for a walk. I was still thinking of maybe going to the show tomorrow night in Indiana. I don't know if that's something that you were thinking or if you are going already. If you're going, I could jump in the car with you. Thinking about it. Indy. The old Deer Creek. Yeah, Patricia and Julie. And William D. Mama Grace is on the phone, having a chat. And I'm here, imagine that, right here, in the kitchen that needs a lot of work. I got to do a bunch of stuff up here. I got to move furniture and fill up I have these new shelves that I didn't want to fill up, but I'm going to fill them up with books. Lots of books. Hey, Bon. Bon in the house. Hey, Carl Hess. July 1st. Whoa, that's really soon. I could, if I could walk there, and then I would get a ride back, but there are no Lyfts or Ubers here. I should start doing that. You guys ready for the show? It's soon. Is it this weekend? July 1st? When is July 1st? I don't even know what date it is right now. Because I look on my phone for the date because I don't have a calendar up here right now because I took it down. Hello, we haven't seen your new shelves. Oh, they're so pretty. They're pink. Well, when you see them, they'll be full. And I think tomorrow I'm going to take a couple of hours and fill some up so that you can see them. They're so cool. I just love them. But I might be going to Dead & Company tomorrow. I don't know. Patty, are you going to Dead & Company tomorrow? Do you want to go? Is it a thought that you have? Let's roll your trailer down there and just park it. Park that trailer. Patty's got a super cool trailer. Oh, they are really beautiful, Patty. It's Julie. I know I was going to say to do a meditation tonight. Choices. Well, yeah. No, she's not going. N-O. Alrighty then. I was going to do a meditation tonight, but I'm going to go make popcorn instead. But I can do, I can sit and chat for a couple more minutes. Let's warm up here. Incredible storm today. Or the crazy storm was yesterday. Today it's just raining a lot. That kind of just wet everything. Like you can't really sit out in it because it's just kind of, everything gets soggy. So tomorrow it'll be super sunny, I think. And tomorrow's Tuesday. Is that right? Today's Monday? I'm going to put a calendar back up here again. And tomorrow I will probably get the Zoom back. And then we'll go from there. All right. Or I might not, and I might go to the show. Not with Patty. No way. Jose. What else is going on? Carl, what time does the show start? And when is it? July 1st. Ooh, I forgot I had this. Hydrating lip oil. What? Nice. It's so hydrating. Saturday, this Saturday. One more rehearsal Wednesday, don't really need. Well, you can get on here too, William, but for whatever reason, it's not letting you do so. The Zoom thing, if I do Zoom, I think I might start doing the, I'm paying like $18.95 a month for Zoom so that I can stay on for long periods of time, but it looks like that doesn't happen as much anymore. So I can probably do the free and not be paying money that I'm not making, right? Right? I mean, it's cute, but yeah, I think you can do Zoom, free Zoom for 40 minutes. I have to look into it. I can't remember what it was. One more rehearsal Wednesday, and then Saturday. Julie, fly in. Really? Come on. Hi, Stephen D'Amico. Now, see, Bonnie just asked to join. I don't know if we'll see if she shows up or not. Hi, Mike. How are you? How's the garden? How are the flowers? Stephen F. D'Amico, come be a guest on the show. Hey there.
Hey there.
Wow. Ryan.
Hey, how we doing there?
All right, everybody. This is Bon. I've been waiting for this moment for years.
Hi.
Hi. It's really light where you are. You're in Seattle.
Yeah. It's still 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock here.
Sunny. Where
Yep.
are you in Seattle?
South of Seattle.
Okay.
I'm out by towards Tacoma.
Oh, nice. And are you from there originally?
No, I'm originally from a little place called Plymouth, Michigan.
Are you really from Plymouth, Michigan?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom, this is Bon. This is Bonnie. You and Lisa have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Time.
Boy, this is fun. This is kind of fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
See, it's fun. I like is that a pillow or a blanket with the sunflowers on it?
It's a blanket. A good friend of mine, my neighbor, gave it to me for Christmas.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you just had, can I say?
Yeah.
You just had your hip replaced.
Yeah, my last one. I had both of them done, and this is the last go around. So I've been home babysitting my baby.
And how long in between? When did you have the first hip replacement?
Well, it was actually last year in June. I had my first one done in June, and then through all the craziness, I had my other one done in June. So,
do you notice a difference in one to the other? Like this one healing different than the other one, or faster?
Yeah, there is a difference because it's kind of, they don't have that much room to maneuver in. I figure it's like kind of putting on a toilet paper roll, with those spring action toilet paper rolls that you can't really maneuver too much, but you got to get it in there somehow or another. And yeah, so they don't have that much room to maneuver.
And how's the healing going this time around?
Real well.
Good.
Real well.
Do you have neighbors that help out? Family, friends?
I have wonderful neighbors. I have the best neighbors I could ever imagine.
Wow. I have one of those. Really cool neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come over and mow my backyard and, mow my front yard. And my neighbor who's 75, he comes over and takes care of things and make sure my garbage is out and my
Oh, cool.
everything's out. Yeah.
And how long have you lived in your house?
Um, I want to say over 15 years or so.
And you're retired?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to be crossing my fingers
Okay.
and see what I need to do. And this might be my opening up a whole new chapter of my life, which is going to be a lot of fun,
Will you tell people what you do when you're not working on healing?
I'm a longshoreman in Seattle, Washington. I kind of make the world go around,
He's a
if I
longshoreman, you guys. That is so cool.
But we worked through the pandemic and we made sure everybody was getting everything that they were needing to get. And
You're beyond essential.
yeah, yeah.
How did that come to be? How did you get this? How did you get your job? What inspired you to get this job?
I think I was at the right place at the right time.
Wow. And how long have you been doing that?
I started in 91.
And what is your job? What's a typical day?
3 o'clock and work calls at a work call is at 7. You go in and put your peg in the board where your name is, and they start bringing out the jobs, and you start picking your job that you would want to have. So
every day is different.
Yeah.
And what kinds of things? I have no idea what a longshoreman does, except it keeps the world going. So can you give me an idea?
Well, ship. Okay, say the ship comes in, and it's under the crane, and so there's several. We call them gangs, and there's several gangs per ship, and those guys, and then they get into a thing. It's called a hostler, and it's automatic semi truck, and all we do is put get a container put on. It's called a bomb cart. We get this thing. It's called a bomb cart, and they can put several different types of containers onto that bomb cart, and then we take them out to the yard. And this thing is called a strat or a strat or something else. There's quite a few different straddle carriers and things like that out there in the yard that stack them up, and then they come by, and the over road drivers come by and pick them up for the local guys, and then we have another pile for the rail that we ship them out to Chicago.
Wow. And so every day is a different job. So one day you could be driving one of these things and then doing something else.
Yeah.
So cool. And your friends, this your family?
Oh, my family? No, my family's back in Michigan.
No, I know, but the people you work with, you've been working with them for decades.
Yeah, but you're pretty much by yourself all the time. You don't you're dealing with people, but you're in your own little cubicle.
But you're outside.
Yeah, you're out driving equipment, or you're out. There's all kinds of jobs.
What's your favorite job to do?
I think stacking chassis.
Stacking?
Yeah.
Chassis.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, you pick up a 40-foot chassis,
wow.
One of those big 40-foot
with
chassis.
What? With a forklift? With a
what? Yeah, with a big forklift. And you stack them up, like 5 high, or how many high you want to stack them, and
so cool.
And just stack them up or unstack them, because there's so many of them, and the over road drivers pick them up, or our guys come in and pick them up, and there's several sizes. There's 40 footers, and there's 45 footers, and then there's 20 footers, and then there's 40 footers can turn into 45s because they're stretchable, that you pull this handle and it stretches out to be a 45. So there's all kinds of chassis and then all kinds of stuff, you know.
That's super.
But that's my favorite. That's my favorite job to do. Actually, I really enjoy.
And
doing that.
is that a job when you do that in a day? Is that is that an all day, and or do you do it the next day the same?
Oh yeah. Sometimes you get a 3-day job, or you get this job. It's called a 28-day job. So you're employed for 28 days, and you don't have to go to the hall.
And do you take lunch like lunchtime?
Oh yeah, you get an hour lunch and 2 15-minute breaks, and your day's over with.
From
Yeah.
7 to 3.
Well, I start my day at about 3 because I don't like the traffic and stuff like that, and I like to come in and I sit out on the, sit out and look at the water and look at the moon and, enjoy the time that people miss. They miss uh, that dawn and that dawn.
Sure, that beauty. I
And
like
the
that time.
quietness. Yeah.
Do you bring your own lunch?
No, sometimes I just don't eat lunch. I just eat once a day or something, and I'll eat after I get off work. And
a question from the peeps from Joanne: is it a Teamsters union?
oh yes, it's not Teamsters. It's IOWU.
IOWU.
ILWU.
Okay. I have. Let's see. Pat Moriarty lives not far from you. He's a cartoonist that's on the show. And Lee Cooper is in Seattle tonight for the next 2 days.
Huh.
And my very best friend on the planet, when she was on the planet, was in Seattle. She lived right up above Leshai.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I spent a lot of time over there in the last 15 years. But I need to come back and hang out.
Yeah. Sorry I missed your show last night, but Chris Williamson was having a
Oh, I saw that.
on her site, and I said, well, what's the best?
Well,
I can catch his show every night, but Chris comes on at least once a month. Yeah.
I love Chris. I
Yeah.
used to house sit for her.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hung pretty hard with Chris. When I first met Chris through June Millington 40 years ago. So I know that world, and I'm happy that she's still doing everything. Pretty much everything is online.
Yeah.
She's done a couple of
Yeah. It'd be great. I just wish I could. I got a big enough backyard. I wish I could just have her right here.
Yeah, because she lives in Washington, doesn't she?
Yeah, she just lives right out on the island. I don't know which island, but it'd be great just to have a private concert at a private house. And
I'll
I
come
got
to a
big
house
enough.
concert. I'll do a yard concert in your yard. That's what
Well,
my
I'm
friend
gonna
Walter
be.
said.
Yeah, I got a big enough backyard back there, and
Oh yeah, Chris is still doing it big time.
yeah.
And Joanne,
Which is really nice.
who's saying this, Joanne F. Henry, she's also a vocalist that I will see next month because I will be in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Flying into New York, and then Rolf and I drive, and then it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But I need to make some stuff happen up in your way. I used to play out on Squim a lot, in Squim and Port Angeles.
Right. Yeah. I caught Deidre McCullough out there this past summer. It was just a little surprised, and I was cruising through and seen her name and concert that night, and I said, "Oh,
Wow.
I gotta spend another night up here. No, I gotta spend another night."
It's her birthday today.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And she's she's on the East Coast on a tour right now, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
Because did you see she rented a Tesla? Because she said it's the chick. She heard it was a chick magnet, so she has a really nice Tesla that she's. So anybody's a big Deirdre fan, get on out there. She's out there.
Yeah.
What did you have for lunch today?
What did I have for lunch today? I had stopped at my favorite sushi place.
Ooh.
And had sushi where the plates go around on a conveyor belt, and walked out of there paying for another $50 for
Right.
sushi.
Then you can look at, oh, I want that. Wait, shoot, it'll come around again. Wait, I want that. The one in Berkeley, it was on College Avenue, Oakland borderline. It just closed in the last couple of years, I think.
Yeah,
What
but yeah, this place has been
are you, a
open.
sashimi person? Do you like the nigiri? What do you do?
Oh,
The
I do
rolls?
the seared salmon with the garlic mayo, and you know, that way, yeah, the seared salmon. Oh gosh, it's just like
Nice.
butter, just
So
like
now
butter.
you're driving and everything. Your hip is all
I'm not driving. I'm not driving long distance. I'm just driving, if I need to go to the grocery store. But where my where the stitches where the incision is and where my safety belts sit, it doesn't feel very
oh.
comfortable. So um, I just kind of been keeping it, and then I get really stiff of sitting too long. So
And then you'll be going back to work. Back.
well, I don't know yet. I don't know if that W is in that midst or not, but I'm hoping not.
Okay. Well, I
It's
hope not then.
it's time, like there's no type of really light duty. So
Yeah, yeah, right. It doesn't sound like what you do is light work.
no, there's not light duty, and I don't know where I'll be fitting in that, and I think it's just time to sell the house and open up another chapter of the book. And
Wow.
yeah, I'm thinking I'm wanting to move back to Michigan and
Really?
be with my sister and my nieces and nephews before they get too old, and just kind of meander around the countryside in the meantime.
Wow. Well, we should definitely have a house concert in your backyard before you do that.
Well, yeah, but that's not that's going to be happening like hopefully next summer.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
next summer I'm planning on being up out of here, and I got a pretty good chunk and a nice little chunk of properties sell, so I'll be setting myself up pretty well when I do get out of there. And
Congratulations.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lisa has said that in the past. She said Bond did it right.
Well, your sister did it right too. I mean, that is a beautiful. I mean, I just loved when you were out walking in the mornings and evenings, and I was
Because you
like,
knew
oh
where
my
I
God,
was.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and it was just beautiful. And it was just such a treat that I had a treat to go up there and see that new place. And unfortunately, I wasn't very mobile.
Oh, you weren't? Okay.
No,
Because of your hip.
no, I wasn't very mobile. I was bent, just bent right on over and in a lot of pain. So
Well, she went
this
through
is,
that too with her hip. So,
yeah, yeah. Well, she has to get hers done and her other one done, doesn't she?
no, not yet.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, because I had both of mine were bone on bone. So I for the last 5 years. So
Wow. Well, more power to you. I'm so happy that you jumped on. Will you come back?
yeah, this is kind of fun,
It's fun,
and
right?
your mom looks
She looks
great. I mean,
great.
I just see her, and it's just it's just such a treat that
Well,
you and Lisa have that much time to spend with each other.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty great. Well, I'm gonna go make popcorn now, and
Alrighty,
we're gonna watch the Golden Girls because that's what we do
that's
at
perfect.
night. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning. And honestly, it's just I actually was what I asked Julie Luce if she could come on tonight earlier just because I like I like her bright energy, and I kind of it was I was hoping for something to happen, and then she couldn't come on, and then you were there, and I'm like, oh, this is absolutely divine, perfect timing, and thank you so much.
Yes, yes, yes. It's been fun. I'll
Just
just jump back on
jump
again. I
on,
don't care.
girl. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. All
Don't
right.
jump too hard. Be careful with the hips. And I really loved what you talked about the other day about your hip, how you accept it. It's like it's a new part of your body. It's a new like you call it your baby. It's you have to
Yeah,
love
you
it.
got. Oh yeah, you gotta. I mean, yeah, this is it's a whole new
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, cool. Well, be kind to that, and I love that blanket.
Yeah,
Nice neighbor.
yeah. I always call her honey, so she brought me honey. It says honey on it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you're a honey. I have a friend that used to call me Buttons, and she made me a quilt with buttons on it.
Well, there you go.
So I did it. I'm
Yep.
gonna get that out. You inspired me.
No, there
Yeah, it
you
is a
go.
perfectly
Yeah.
wonderful show, right, Julie Luce? Julie's in Colorado. You're in Washington State. Williams in Michigan. I think there's a coach. Oh, and Joanne's in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. So we're all
Oh
over representing.
my gosh! Wow! 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 Wow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Fun. Thank
Hopefully
you.
I can. Hopefully I can be doing that in my travels these days.
Yeah. Well, you could do this. You could jump online. You could jump
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Facebook Live.
Start off in P Town and travel down. Get a hold of
Did you see that photo?
get a hold of your sister and go to
Yeah.
P Town.
Yeah. I have friends that have a really nice house right on the ocean. Let's go.
Well, I got my camper right in the drive.
All right.
Camper and truck. I got it rocking, so we
We'll
can get down the
travel.
road. All right, my dear.
Vaughn, you're the person you need to. I need to learn how to back up a trailer.
Easy.
It's not for
It's
me.
easy. It's
All
easy.
right. Well,
The longer it is, the easier it is.
I'm
The
ready.
longer it is, the easier
I'm
it
ready
is.
to
The shorter it
find
is.
a big parking lot with a truck and a trailer, and then I'm going to call you.
Okay.
That'll be a fun 11/11.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank you, Bonnie.
So how do I hang up here? Do I just hit this X over
Yep.
here?
Just hit X. We'll hit it at the same time.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Love hard. Really hard. See ya.